So we have a nice, beautiful scene of candlelight by seashells, crystals. You may not be able to see the crystals, but they're there. A mermaid and candle. Now, why the sea theme? Why the sea theme? Well, because we are originally from the sea. We are water beings, sea beings. And so, by remembering that we are from the sea, we wake up latent memories of where we originated from. So, we have all of this, and it's to bring us back to a state of relaxation, a state of well-being. There's a little glass with some what looks like water, but it's not. It's juniper berry and hawthorn berry made into a tea, sweetened with a little bit of honey. And the purpose of the juniper berries is to help us release the things that do not make us happy or joyful. Juniper berry is a very, very good berry for releasing things that we no longer want in terms of emotions mainly. And then, of course, the hawthorn berries are great for the heart. Not only just the physical heart, but the energetic aspect of our physical hearts. And it is a very powerful healing herb and berry for our hearts. The candles also have meaning. In Chinese herbal medicine, the body of the candle is considered the energy, is an energy, and that's called the Jing, and that's the longevity. So my desire is for all to have longevity, and not just longevity for longevity's sake, but longevity in joy, happiness, and fulfillment. Now the fire represents the awakening from within us, the vigor for all that I've just mentioned. And the fire is represented the energy that we use to do, the energy that we use to become, the energy that we use to create. And it is often referred to, as many of you have probably heard, the chi energy. That is the energy that causes us to move around and have the energy to do and create things. And lastly, we have the light that comes from the flame, which is sustained by the candle, which, by the way, is made from beeswax. So we do everything environmentally friendly here in the Roger house. Beeswax has no contamination. There are no vapors that are harmful to the lungs. And no bees are killed in the harvesting of the wax. Thanks to my Canadian friends, these are from Canada. Now, there is a crystal that is sitting inside of the seashells, and it is known as a Super 7. It is a combination of 7 crystals. And these crystals are here to help to remind us that we ourselves are crystals. You are the most powerful crystal on the planet. You are the most powerful crystal on the planet. If you wave your finger in a glass of water and you take that water and you lift your finger out of the water and you will have one drop. If you take that drop and you place it under the microscope, there will be tens of thousands of microcrystals that are formed from you placing your hand in that water. And if you couple it with great intent, high frequency, and energy, you can literally create an environment within the water unlike any other. So understand your value, understand your power. Remember who you are. And now that we've described everything, because I know it's a little hard to see, and it's not really about seeing, it's about feeling and a bit of ambiance. Now, let's talk about relaxing and just being. We talked about doing a little earlier, we talked about becoming, and then the third way of being is just being. We refer to highest forms of life as beings. We are human beings. We often refer to really high forms of life as supreme beings. And in our highest sense, in our divine sense, we are all supreme beings, supreme creators. And the sooner we accept that, the better off we'll be, and the better off this entire planet will be. For we are ushering in and creating and bringing in the age of true peace, the age of true benevolence, the age of ultra creativity, the age of ultra remembrance of our original selves, the age of new realities, bigger and better than ones created in the past. And that includes Atlantis, Lemuria, and all the rest of them. For they are not here, and we have the lessons and creations within our DNA of all those civilizations, meaning we are now capable of creating greater than that, creating greater than has ever existed in this realm, plane, and reality. So that is our destiny, and we will not sell ourselves short of that destiny. Do not worry about what you see in front of you, because most of that is an illusion created to keep you here. We are interested in creating a new here, not manifesting the here created by something else, someone else, somewhere else. So let us begin that creation by just creating a peaceful story as we walk through the wilderness and the forest. Every step you take feels like an embrace and a hug and a kiss from nature. Every tree greets you in every way. Every flower bends towards you when you draw near. Every step brings forth ultimate bliss. And as you walk, you notice that there is a stream with a boat or a canoe upon it. And as you draw near, the water is very inviting. The closer, the more inviting. The closer you get, the more beautiful and desirable the stream becomes. And so, as you get to the shores and the banks of this beautiful stream, you stroll barefoot into the soothing, cool waters and hop in. And as you maneuver the oars in the direction of the flow of the stream, you begin to move gracefully, meandering and enjoying the different scenes as they manifest before you, all the different areas of this stream as it flows. And this isn't just any old stream. This stream has a destination. This stream has a wonderful destination. And part of the journey is to create with your imagination that which you desire. Now, I want you to listen to my dissection of that word. Imagination. Imagination. Magi. Magic. It's in our language. Every single one of us is a magician. There's a magician in every single one of us. And that magician will be wielded by you, or if you choose not to wield it, it will be wielded by something else and someone else. That is our choice. So wouldn't it be wise for us to take control of that imagination and create what we want from it on a conscious level? On a conscious level. And begin to forfeit creating on an unconscious level. So let us do that now on this journey down this wonderful, beautiful stream. create what you want to bring into your life, and do not put any restrictions on your creations, for restrictions are not necessary in this little dream that we're having. The only requirements are that you trust the process, and that when the creations are beginning to flow into your life in the same way that this stream is flowing, that you can accept them. For often, the biggest barrier to manifestation is that we often cannot accept them. And a great start to ultimate acceptance is the acceptance of ourselves. For when you truly love yourself, you will accept yourself, and you will be able to accept the great things that are waiting for you. So all that is required is the ability to accept what it is that you desire. For as simple as it sounds, many create what they desire in their conscious mind, but deep there's a subtle wave and a vibration within the subconscious that is always in the vibrational state of unacceptance. We may call this the internal critic, always telling us we do not deserve, or that we are not good enough. We are going to dissipate that critic right now, because we are now in charge, and we will not give any energy or power to this critic anymore, because we are in charge. And the only reason why the critic exists, the only reason why the critic exists is because we have given it power, and we now withdraw that power. And we're going to create what we want and what we enjoy. And as we're flowing down the stream, manifesting and creating with our imagination that which we desire, the stream gathers it up from the ethers and places it into our canoe as it floats to the destination, all the while enjoying the beautiful scenery and listening to the beautiful sounds. And we are going down the stream guided by the moonlight. And as we continue to flow, we hear the wonderful relaxing sounds as they start to begin to kick in to assist us in our manifestation. The wonderful cricket orchestra is playing for you. The wonderful waters are bringing you closer to what you desire in life. And soon we break out and we see this vast, beautiful destination. And once we arrive, we begin to see the words written in our imagination. Herein we are. Herein we are. In the flow and the ocean of the field of pure potentiality, where everything that has ever been created was manifested and brought into being, where everything that is now being created is being manifested to be brought into being, and everything that will be created is potentially waiting for divine timing and to be brought in by you and I. And so we create here in the realm and in the ocean of the field of pure potentiality. And we dip and we take our creations and manifestations and gently place them in the field so that in the right time, in divine timing and divine harmony, they are brought into our lives, only waiting to be accepted. So let us enjoy the sounds of the field of pure potentiality for the rest of this time. And we sit and enjoy the lovely sounds for the rest of the time of this great relaxation and union.